Hey guys, it's July 1st, 2020. Well, as you know, I've been going through prostate cancer about a year now. I just finished up 42 days of radiation about 3 weeks ago. And finally I have good news. My PSA numbers are a big 0. So I'm on the mend and still want to take it easier and not work so hard. But I'm back in the dyno room with the DL650. I've been in here a couple days now. In my last video I was talking about how restrictive the Arrow included DB Killer insert. It's basically a little under 1-inch tube, shoves in the back of the muffler with a circlip. And it still comes with the muffler. It wouldn't be bad for a touring guy when you want to put it in for you'd be real quiet on a long trip maybe, but it does rob quite a bit of torque and power. And so what I did is I worked a long time on my Holeshot billet DB Killer. That's a pretty trick piece, and it's still a compromise. You're never going to make as much power with nothing in there. It's still going to rob some power, but I modified one. I machined it to very close to the same size as this little widget here that goes in the muffler tube. And it's in it right now, and that's what I've been testing and tuning for. I already got my best numbers with it out, but it's pretty damn loud with it out. This is going to be a compromise between the two. This is what I'm going to run, but I did really good. I lost about 2 to 3 foot-pounds of torque in a certain area, about 600 RPM area, but you got to remember that's rolling it on in 5th gear from 2500 RPM. You don't ride like that. The area that is still down just a little with it out compared to with it out is so minimal you'll never feel that. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to go over the charts in this video. I'm going to do a pull, 3 pulls with it in, just so you can hear it and listen to it and have some fun, and then I'll come back with the last video and I'll compare all the charts, the stock bike, the best tune with the Arrow header and their DB Killer, the best tune I just completed with my DB Killer, and the muffler completely wide open, making the most power it can make. But you got to remember, when I started this about a month or so ago, it was about 10 degrees cooler. Today, I live at high desert. We're down maybe around, I'd say from my other dyno room in California, probably about 3 or 4 horsepower. So it's still doing pretty darn good for up here. And anyway, so let me do a pull, and then I'll get back to you in the next video with all the charts laid out. All right? Okay. Now I got to turn on the noise. I got 4 fans, air conditioning fan on the wall, air fuel. Never forget these. Gear. hear me now? So anyway, yeah, you got to remember the room in here is, makes it a heck of a lot louder than it is outside. So I think the DB Killer, my DB Killer, is going to be a really good compromise. Out on the road, it's going to knock the edge off with this removed and it open. I think that muffler has a huge core in it. It's pretty damn loud. So I think this is going to be just right. Some guys that want to be super stealth will have to run this one. It's not the end of the world, but it is what it is. So anyway, I'll be back with you with the video. See if I can get that maybe done later today or in the morning. I'll have a last part video showing all the charts, all the numbers. But I was pretty impressed with what we made for a stock 650. So now I got to take it out on the road, but I'm very confident it's probably going to run absolutely perfect. All right, have a good day. Thanks a lot. See you in the next one.